Hey everyone, what's happening? Lex back today for another Brawl Stars video, and today we are going to pit the queen of her infinite thickness 1v1 versus every brawler in Brawl Stars. Now, Pam doesn't get a lot of love, but you'll see in these tests that she is actually a very strong brawler. Now, in case you're new to Brawl Stars, or if you're just getting familiar with Pam, let's take a few seconds with a quick overview of Pam's kit. Pam is an epic brawler who has 6,720 hit points at max level. Now, that's a lot of meat on them bones, but she can back it up with a ton of damage. Her main attack, called Scrap Storm, sprays a large cone of scrap metal at opponents. She fires 9 pieces of scrap per shot, and each piece deals 364 damage. At close range, if you get hit by all of these pieces of scrap, it will deal 3,276 damage, and getting hit by all the scrap by all 3 shots will deal 9,828 damage, which is enough to take out every brawler in the game, with the exception of Frank and his sponge star power. On top of all of that damage, she is a healer whose super ability places a healing station that will heal all nearby allies. Now, working in conjunction with this, her gadget Pulse Modulator, when activated, will heal an extra 1,200 hit points to anyone in the healing station's radius. Now, Pam has 2 star powers. The first one, called Mama's Hug, will heal her and any nearby allies for 48 hit points per piece of scrap that hits an enemy. Her second star power is called Mama Squeeze. It's an offensive one that damages enemies that are within the radius of her healing station for 800 damage per second. As you can see, Pam is not just a powerhouse on offense, but also has a ton of utility for her team. This makes her especially deadly, as you're about to see in these 1v1 interactions. First off, let's just get the inevitable out of the way right now and throw the brawlers who pretty much stand no chance against Pam and her barrage of scrap metal. Okay, alright, so we knew that was going to happen, but I hear you. Those brawlers aren't made to stand toe-to-toe and take on Pam. I get it. Like, for instance, Piper. She's a long-range sniper, but what happens if Pam starts at Piper's max distance and walks towards her while firing? Let's see. Yeah, it's a lot closer, but Pam still comes out on top. Now, Pam isn't the only healer in Brawl Stars. There is another one, and his name is Poco. So let's see Pam against Poco, as well as some other cannon fodder that I just threw in there for good measure. So then Pam is a lot stronger than Poco close up, but of course Poco has his heels on wheels, where Pam is stationary, so there is a trade-off there. So then let's take a trip down Mythic Row and see how many of the Mythic Brawlers can take down Pam. Big oof for the Mythic Brawlers. 7 challenged her, and 7 were sent packing. And so far, nobody has managed to beat Pam. Perhaps these next set of Brawlers will do better. Yeah, no, they all get squashed by Pam, just like they were little Twinkies just for her, just a little snack. What? Oh, Carl against a wall, you ask? Okay, well, then let's put Pam with her back against the wall and see if Carl has enough power in that pickaxe to take down Pam. Nope, still not enough juice there, Carl, but don't feel bad. Plenty of others tried, and they failed as well, like these next Brawlers. Yeah, all of those Brawlers went down, and they were no pushovers. All of those Brawlers are very strong in the 1v1 interactions, and Pam just beat them. But Pam can't beat every Brawler. There are some who are legendary enough to beat her. So both Leon and Spike won. Now, Leon just has the power, but Spike has to be standing in just the right spot for his shots to hit for over 3,000 damage per shot, thanks to Pam's extra thick hitbox. Now, if he's standing more at a normal distance, this is what happens. And so my boy Crow loses, but I can't have that, all right? I'm a Crow fan, so let's just let Crow use his gadget. Yeah, go for it, Crow.
Don't be crying.
Okay. Well, there is one more thing that we can do. Yeah, with that super and Pam's super large hitbox, if you can hit it just perfectly, you can erase Pam off the map real quick. Clearly, that was a fair fight, and Crow is the best. Moving along, let's pit the thickest brawler in the game, Frank, versus Pam and see who wins the Battle of the Bulge. Yeah, even that massive amount of hit points is no match for the damage output of Pam up close. Now, Ems was able to win, but only if she keeps Pam in that sweet spot where her damage really ramps up. Okay, so now for the top 3 brawlers against Pam. Coming in at number 3 is the arcade machine, the 8-bit. I mean, he does win, but only by 168 hit points. Of course, 8-bit is a long-range brawler, so this situation probably wouldn't come up too often, but if it does, and all things being equal, 8-bit wins. Now, number 2 on the list is another round-bodied bruiser. Let's roll. Yeah, Daryl is number 2, and he still wins by less than 500 hit points. You should be getting the picture by now that Pam is really good. Almost as good as my new Nord N10 One Plus phone. They're really awesome, great value. You guys go check them out, link in the description. So now for the number 1 brawler on the list, Bull. Now, naturally, Bull does win that, but Pam has a trick up her sleeve. Actually, she's not wearing sleeves. So as you can see in those situations, Pam can use her turret as a meat shield to defend against some really strong brawlers. So if you find yourself in that situation, don't forget to use your turret as just a sacrificial lamb to keep you alive. So there you go, Pam 1v1 versus every brawler in Brawl Stars. She is incredibly strong and a great team player who can command the field with her damage and healing output. Now, she may not be the most mobile, but she's a darn good brawler. So that's gonna wrap up today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, until next time, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out.